This futures live stream event is proudly brought to you by MightyOxTrading. All information contained herein should be considered for educational and entertainment purposes only. Nothing seen or heard should be considered financial advice. Good evening and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Monday evening. Hope everyone had a great day. Let's see what tonight gives us. So, look at what. Ooh, that's an ugly chart, isn't it? So this is what we saw today. We saw a huge sell-off. We came up all night. Then at the open, we started selling off and didn't really stop from the very top, 350, and all the way down to 841. So a 500-point drop on NQ. Show a little bit over. ES, obviously, same thing. 52.13 all the way down to 50.94. Wow, that's 110-point drop. Big moves. Copper today. Had a pretty big range. Gold came up. Gold had a decent day after dipping. Back above 2,400. Ultravon dipped most of the day. And crude finally found some. It dipped early today, but came back up. Bitcoin down. Bitcoin halving coming up. Halving. However you say that. So we'll see what we can get. See, we're coming down some more now. Are we at low? Yeah, we are at low. Well, low in the afternoon, 41.5. At the top of the next hour, we're going to watch the NKD. See how it does at the open? I've been noticing that it makes some decent moves. Only 3 people here, huh? Well, see how that goes. Might call it early if we don't get much of an audience. And nice little bounce back up. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Back up here. That drop down. Drop it down low. See any news tonight? Start spreading the news. We have a Fed speaker at the top of the hour? Who the heck? When do these Fed speakers start speaking at night? Other than that, there's a lot of Chinese action, but after our stream ends. Oh, sorry to hear that, Chris. Small red, I hope. Watching the 30-second chart. So during the day, I've been watching the 15-second mostly, but 15 seconds a little bit too small for evening, I think. Of course, that nice little blue candle there would have been wonderful, so maybe not. We'll watch them both. Still sitting here at 17,873. I understand that, Chris. It's been it was a couple trades today where I was greedy too, tried to go for a bigger move, could have had 5 or 6 points, and I wanted 10, and it ended up turning against me. Sideways now. So like I said, we're going to watch the EMD at the top of the hour. Not EMD, I'm sorry, NKD. Mixed up my D's, NKD. And I'll show you why. This is this is like what I've been charting out. This was last Wednesday, right at on the 1 minute chart on the NKD, right at the top of the hour. Yeah, at 8 o'clock Eastern, you see this nice move up here. There's some other moves here but don't worry about that. But and let's see. This one didn't have, so last Tuesday really didn't have anything. Actually, maybe it did. You can see here. Didn't have a blue candle, but you can see how it kind of bounced off the band, came down, just made the red thingy here, and then moved back up. You can see here I marked something. Let's look at it. Here. So it came up at the Tokyo Open. Nice move. And then this purple candle here was a perfect entry down. And this was, the NKD moves at $25 a tick, and this was, 20 ticks? Yeah, 20 ticks. So this is a $500 move in a matter of 3 minutes. So it's definitely a good mover. Even last night, If we go back in time, turn back time. Last night, I watched it last night, did not take a trade, because it kind of faked me out. It didn't look eventful right away. Came down, popped up, and then look at this. Look at this beautiful candle right here. That was a nice reversal. Either one of these could be considered a reversal. And with a very little stop, it would have needed a 5 or 6 points. 5 or 6 tick point. I forget. I think it's 6 or points, kind of like the Dow. Anyway, and you can see this drop. And that drop right there, 35 ticks. So that's, like 700 and some odd dollars. And even if I just waited for that purple candle, it would have been a decent trade as well. So we'll see what the NKD gives us at the top of the hour. You can see right now it's nothing. Just a bunch of dashes. Kind of looks like Morse code or something. I was explaining that, missed the little blue candle. That's okay. So we wait. We wait. Gold. What's gold doing? A nice little reversal play there on gold on the 5. Copper's another thing to keep an eye on. Let's see if it did anything last night. I noticed also copper is a potential play in Asia. You see here, this is the same time at the top of the hour at 8 o'clock Eastern. This boom up happened last night. This would have been a great play as well. So keep an eye on copper and NKD. Let's see, go back another night since we got nothing. I'm mostly 15 during the day right now and 30 in the evening, but I'm looking at both. And here, this was night before at 9 o'clock Eastern. Look at that boom, and that led to a big move up. Keep an eye on copper and NKD. You see here, now I wasn't even paying attention to the 15. I was looking more at the 30. You can see here the 15. This would have given me this move up here. And now this move down here, I didn't take it, but would have gave me 5 points or more, both directions. Ooh, big drop. Down to 858. Going long here. Ooh, boy, do I have the wrong. Don't need a 10-point target, that's for sure. Don't need a 10-point stop, that's for sure. Looks like it's going to continue coming down. Tried to play a bounce. See what it does. There's our stop. No bounce. Now we're probably bouncing. I was just a one green candle too soon. Yep, I was one green candle too soon. Hanging around. Not a lot going on. Ooh, big drop on the Dow. Crude's coming down some. I just expected a bigger move today on crude with all the stuff going on in the Middle East. Rising back up. Just watching and waiting, I guess. Really small crowd tonight. I'm going long. I'm on. You know you want to continue up for me. There we go. There we go. Can we get some more? Nope. Right now we have 6 ticks. Awesome. Good job, Chris. What's up? 10 ticks. There we go. 10 ticks. Maybe that's what I should go for. 10 ticks. Yeah, maybe that's what I should have went for. Ooh, little spike. Coming back down. All right, we'll figure that. Every time I think I'm just going to jump out, it teases me by going back up a few ticks. I like to stop real tight. It's going to take me out, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. Yep, there we go. So, could have had 10 ticks or so. But it came back, and that's fine. Of course. Yeah. Not moving much at all. Not at all. Just kind of sitting here. So there's 5 people here, and one of them is me on my other account. Just a candle there coming down. Complete sidewaysness. Yeah. Yeah, everyone must be doing their taxes. Definitely no excitement here tonight. Purple candle down for a whole 3 points. Just Little push down. Little push down from Pasadena. Little blue candle. Ooh, nice little boom back up. It'll take a long. And we got 3 ticks of slippage right at the start. See if we get anything. There we go. Maybe something positive here. Give me a couple more ticks. Promise I won't be greedy this time. Give me 10 ticks. 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? I would appreciate a few more than 6. Comes back down, touches. Most I saw in this move was 8 ticks, which I guess I should have been happy with maybe. 30 minutes to the top of the hour, a little less than 30 minutes. We'll watch the NKD, we'll watch copper, and we will. Actually, I need to bring up an NKD chart. That will help on trade of 8. But and we'll see if the Fed speaker, odd Fed speaker here in the evening, says anything that might move the market. Looks like I need to be going for like 10 ticks at the most. If I wouldn't even gotten that, I got 8. Maybe coming back up. Back in the green. Can we get 5 points? Probably asking too much. There we go. Look at that. Again, take 10 ticks and just thinking it might actually give me more and no. Oh, here we go. Maybe. Took it off there 10 ticks. Seems like it's running into a wall there, so now it should blow up. Got a win, got some money back from the earlier paper cuts we were taking. Yeah, our numbers are up to 11 people viewing. Feel free to join us in the chat. Let's see there, burst up to 75. Where we were, where did I get out at? I can't see. 73, so 73, 75 is where I got out. About 20 minutes till the top of the hour. I'm going to grab a quick nap. No. Still hanging here. Got up to 78. So I could have got my full 5 points out of that trade. Okay. Have a good night, Chris. We'll see you tomorrow. April showers bring great sales for futures prop traders. First up, Apex, 80% off and no minimum trading days. Buy today, pass today, be trading funded tomorrow. Topstep, one step, one rule pricing, $49 for 50K. Easiest eval in the industry. Bulenox, two great sales, 90% off intraday accounts, first month only, or 83% off intraday accounts. That's recurring for a lifetime until you pass or cancel. And Earn to Trade, 50% off their new 10-day challenges, all subscriptions including the TCP 50. Great deals. All links and codes for these sales are in the video description below. So remember, at the top of the hour, we're going to watch NKD and we're going to watch Copper. Got my charts set up to watch at the top of the hour. Remember, we have a odd Fed speaker coming up at the top of the hour as well. I'm watching and waiting, see what we get. Let me bring up an NKD chart. there's NKD. That right? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and let's bring up a copper chart. Yes. Maybe it's not right. See, they move down a little bit there. That looks right, I guess. Yep, that's right. Okay. We are ready to rumble. So why don't we actually, let's log out of TradeDay here. Stupid, you can't be logged in on 2 tabs at once. And log in over here. NQ, gold, crude, NKD, yen, and copper. The charts we're looking at. Only the NQ is on a 30-second. Gold's on a 5. Oil's on a 5. Yen's on a 5. NKD and copper on a 1. Back down to 875. Well, a few minutes till top of the hour. Can't get any more exciting than this. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, and NASDAQ coming down. Wow, not. I mean, there's 5. Would have given me 5 if I. Well, can't say that. Might have got slippage. So. All right, I'm not real talkative, but no one chatting and the move market not really moving. Not really much to say. Man, they're cutting these evening streams if we start seeing less people coming in for the summer. So 5 minutes ago, and watch what NKD and copper does at the top of the hour. Copper sometimes gets a boost at the top of this hour. Sometimes gets a boost at the top of the 9 o'clock Eastern hour. Hey, John. Yeah, I saw that. John's very odd. Not sure who's paying him overtime to speak this late at night. Very boring night, so maybe the Fed speaker would do something to make it all exciting. We basically just said the same thing at the same time, John. I'm watching the NKD at the top of the hour. I'm gonna watch it. I've charted it out, and it makes some good moves right around when the Asia markets open. So we'll see if it does tonight. NQ coming down a little bit. How'd your day end up, John? Let's see. Decent little grind down here. I went down on the account I was trading by almost $1,000, and then ended up finishing down only 77. So it's almost a victory. About a minute ago to the top of the hour. Hey, Speed Racer. Great recovery, John. How was your day, Speed Racer? So let's watch what the NKD does here at the Open for Japan and Seoul. Watch copper and see if the Fed speaker has anything to say. There's a drop. NKD watching it. And Q popping. Copper comes down. NKD comes down. Neither one of those is really something I want to grab, though. Ooh, NKD came down a bunch. Wow. It's a nice move down. See if it bounces. And Q bouncing. Nice bounce. Ooh, a 2-tick slippage there on the NKD kind of sucked. Lack of a stop loss there does too. So we're in long on the NKD. Watching NQ go up too. NQ rising up. Copper's not really doing anything. NK, ouch, NKD's turned around on me. May have misread that NKD. Let's see. Or maybe I should have taken the 3 ticks. So, what do we need to do, John, to get you more serious about futures? Do I need to call FTMO and tell them that they're no longer allowed to accept Canadians? Nice rise up on the NQ. Just there was no signal. Back in the green on the NKD. Still nothing going there on the copper. Quickly switching charts here. Nope, even the 15-second chart with all the green in a row in the 15-second, but no, none of my signals that I'm looking for. It kind of sucks. But there we go. The NKD going for me. I'm gonna move this target down here to that EMA. Whoa, look at that. First trade ever, I think. If not, it's my first trade in years on the NKD, and it's still going. And that was hold on, let me look. I'm not even sure how much I got on that. Bup, 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 bup. It's not showing. Why isn't it showing? It's not showing my trade from tonight. Why is that? Well, okay, we can look at the chart. Hey, Speed Racer. Speed Racer, you might need to hit your live button because I think you're behind. And let's see, let's see, 665 to 720. So that's 11 ticks. 11 ticks times 25. So the $275 trade on the NKD. So there we go. First trade on it was a success. Thank you, John. I took some time over the weekend to chart it out, to really look at it. I have no idea why I even thought to look at the NKD. I'm not sure. I can't remember where the idea came from to look at it. I just knew I needed to find something to make these like evening streams more exciting. Yeah, I find out. I mean, for most nights, it's just one move right around, this open here. I didn't even look. Does the Fed speaker saying anything? Is that why NQ's running? I don't see anything from the Fed speaker. Japanese finance managers are speaking. So let's look at it and why I took the trade where I did. I did not get one of my blue candles or purple candles or even any red down here, but I saw how far this got outside these Bollinger Bands. And for some reason, this is still a remnant of my old charts, but I had both the second and third standard deviation, so I knew it got probably into the fifth deviation on that move down. So that gave me confidence to take a long there. And there was a moment there you could see it dipped that I got scared. I almost jumped out. Glad I didn't. And just rode it up. Originally had my target higher. I originally had my target at the top of this wick here, and it would have actually hit that. So it double topped there. But I decided to move it down to the EMA that was sitting there, which is the 100 EMA, I believe. And that's where I took profit. I'm happy with it. And Q pulling back here. Oh! Ah, man. Sorry. I have a Phillies game on. Harper just almost hit a home run, but gets caught at the track. Looked good off the bat. Let me see NQ trying to pop back up. Seeing that NQ purple candle, I think I'm going to grab that if it comes back down. It's popping up green there, but if it comes back down, we'll grab it for a few ticks. Yeah, maybe not coming back down. There's blue candle. Oh, 17 people here now. So you all came in really late. First hour, I think the high I saw was 11. Yeah. Yep. 1-1. Harper sitting below the Mendoza line. So we're short there. 5-point stop. 5-point target that might go for a big, smaller target if it gets down there. Hey Tio, how you been? I haven't seen you in a little bit. What's been going on? Come on down. You know you're Vonta. There we go. Been doing all right. Oh, a little spiky. Back up to my entry point. Blue candle bounce. Ah, come on back down. I'll take you. That break even. Have you been trading at all, Tio? Out. We'll watch this NKD. I'm not taking that blue candle. It's interesting, but we'll see how it does. Sometimes doing crappy can be very positive when you start realizing what's going on. And Q coming back down. That was a quick burst. Oop, back up. That was a quick burst up, and this is what I need to read better. I was in that short. It didn't work, but I had a blue candle that was bouncing on the band, and look at that move up. I'm 82, just up to 93. That's a 10-point move. And this, I should have taken the move back up instead of just getting out and watching whatever it did after that. That's good, and that's showing you're also getting more control of your emotions. Up now, Fed speaker speaking. Sees no need to lower interest rates urgently. There you go. See, I didn't trust that NKD blue candle, and well, so far, I'm right. Blue candle on NQ. Hey, Mike. It's actually a mashup of two indicators that I've someone mashed them up for me. It's to make my own indicator. The original one that I was using, I think the better one is the. Let me remember. The Engulfing Candles Detector by Dave Att. I don't try to remember which is the second one. Don't remember the other one, but that's the one I started with. That one by Dave Att, and does the most of it. I might try and get that code cleaned up a little bit and publish it for anyone that wants it on TradingView. I just need to go into the code and attribute the original authors of the two codes that were mashed up. So it'll be help if I could remember which two that was. Thought I still had it on a chart somewhere, but I'll figure it out at some point. Hey, Joe and Jody Rasmussen. Flexy only pays one time a month, and it's the end of the month. So no one, you're not going to hear about any payouts until probably last week of the month, which I guess is next week. I don't know if it'll be next week or toward the actual last day. I have to read it again to see if they give an exact day or date. At this point, I've more or less stopped promoting them. I still have them in the propfirm thing I do in the morning. Can't remember the name of it all of a sudden. Must be getting old, Alzheimer's. But until they get their credit card processor issue fixed, I'm having trouble continuing to put effort into promoting them. So we slowed back down. You see NKD not really doing much. Copper did nothing really at the top of the hour. We'll see what it does at the top of the next hour. Well, we'll be ending the stream then, but you know what I mean. Fed speaker done talking? Yeah, maybe. He didn't really say anything that financial juice put in red. Still don't know why we had a Fed speaker this time of night. Who's paying him overtime? Yeah, I hate that. And I I mean, they went with Stripe, and then with not realizing that Stripe was pulling prop firms, and I guess once Stripe realized they were a prop firm, they pulled them. I don't know how hard it is to find a credit card processor. It's not something I've ever done. So, I mean, it's been a couple weeks now, so hopefully soon. I emailed them on Friday, and they got back to me over the weekend, but couldn't give me a date on anything. They said they're still working to upgrade their process. They don't. So far, I haven't even admitted that they lost their processor, but that's what's happened. That's what's been going on with Stripe. Eventually, all the props. There's still a couple props that have Stripe, but eventually they're going to lose them too. I guess Apex might have lost Stripe as well recently because I noticed that they had a couple credit card issues. So that's the issue. Hopefully, they can get things going. I, Crypto only not only it eliminates a lot of people because a lot of people don't deal with crypto, but it also makes people nervous because you don't want to just there's no safety net with crypto only. I'm gonna, I'm gonna go long there on NQ. It's a 3.5 point stop. Let's see if we can get through that 20 EMA. There we go. Taking that off the table there for 10 ticks. Glad I got out there. Anyone else taking any trades this evening? Nice, John. That gold bot is pretty darn good. Yeah, I got out. I could have stayed in on that trade. The nice stop was originally below this candle, and maybe I need to start just sticking in these trades in the evenings. I still haven't ever back tested the evenings. Yeah, that was a nice move up. I was in at 83, got up to 90, so I would have got my 5. Yeah, another blue candle there. Do I want to try? Do I want to try? No, it went away. Away. But I will show you. So this way, I'm only looking at the NKD right around that Asia Open. Look at that. Look at this blue candle here. Closes at 38,685, and with the spread opens at 660. Yeah, 685 to 660. That's a 5-point difference. So if I would have been there in that long, went long on that blue candle, I would have took a 5-tick slippage, and at $25 a tick, that would have been $125. That would have hurt. That's awesome, John. Yeah, I mean, like I said, only around the open. And Q pulling back. Like I said, I looked at it for a couple of days. If we turn back time, turn back time. Let's see here. This was a good one right here. This was Thursday, 2 Thursdays ago. Here's a blue candle 7 minutes after the open. Beautiful blue candle, and there was some slippage. The candle closed at 195, opened at 200, so that's a tick of slippage. And you can see it went 19 ticks. So even if there's 2-3 ticks of slippage, still getting like 15 ticks, 10 ticks, as long as you're getting 10 ticks, it's nice. And then, watching, you see the green down here in this RSI and coming out of the bands, grabbing that, coming back down, and that's a huge move. That's 40 ticks. That's $1,000 move. And just like here, this is another one. This is Monday the 3rd. Here is the open. I probably would not have taken that. No purple or anything. Nice move, chops. And then we got that blue candle. And, honestly, I marked it off, but I probably wouldn't have taken it. But you can see that there's decent moves to be had. I probably wouldn't have taken any of those because they weren't sure things. But again, and then, within an hour or so, it gets all yucky. But that first couple of minutes, like here, this is a huge purple candle in the open. A little risky to take that, but you can see again, it's like 15 ticks, 27 ticks. So, that's a huge, it's like $600. Now actually, the problem with Apex apparently, and I don't know why, I was gonna take the trades on the NKD on Apex, but for some reason, I don't get any evening data on it. It it acts like it opens at 8:30 or 9:30 Eastern. This is my NKD chart. I'll go to scene. Give me a sec. And I don't know why, but you can see here ends at 4:15 Eastern, and then this. Oops, I don't know what I just did there, but right there is it doesn't show until like 9 a.m. Eastern, and I don't know why. Doesn't give me the full day on Apex. Just acts like it's lean hogs. Gold's bouncing and moving up nicely. It's not a rhythmic thing because I do have it on. The Funded Futures network, which is actually where I was going to take the trade tonight, and then I ended up taking it on the MyFundedFutures. Nope, no micro. So you got to go with that full 25 ticks, $25 a tick, or nothing. Yeah, I started looking at the yen too, but thinking the yen might have similar moves, but no, nothing. Oh, that's right. You're on TradingView. I wonder, John, if TradeDay. I wonder if Apex has it on TradeDay. No, wait, you're in. No, you have. I don't remember what you have. So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Okay, yeah. So Maybe TradeDay has it for some reason. Rhythmic don't. I don't know. Yep. Gold heading up nicely. NQ's kind of dead. Oops, I'm knocking things off my desk. My cat's catnip. Gold got back above 2,400. Remember, hit all-time highs on Friday. 24.48.8, I believe. Yeah. And had a big dip. Little boost there on the NQ. That's 7 points. Cool. Weird. Was it a green trade, John? I would be scared to take it right now. I'm not sure what kind of spread we're seeing. Cool. Oh yeah, I'm gonna play with that NKD up as long as I remember, because I don't regularly trade the evenings all the time. Of course I do it on nights that there's a stream, but I try to remember to do it on the nights that there isn't, just to see how it goes. Hey, Linux. Mondays and Wednesdays, Linux. Mondays and Wednesdays. If you turn on the notifications for the server, it even like pings people. I'll make up a sign and post it each night. Linux, I'm live. There's about 15 minutes left in the stream. Gold's taken off. Other than that, nothing's really exciting. I think he's trying to push up here a little bit. Don't like what she's watching? Pulls back here a little bit on gold. Just kind of stagnant now on NQ. We've lost all our oomph. We're oomphless again. And we're just kind of sitting here watching paint dry. So you heard it here first, folks. MightyOxTrading live streams are better than doctors and lawyers. And keep coming back down a little bit. Copper's coming down some now, getting a little. That's the other one I want to watch. I'm going to watch that top of the hour. No, that promotion was scheduled before all that happened. We won't be seeing ads for them anymore from me. I mean, I'm not going to remove them totally. I'll still run them in uh, the snapshot and all that, but I'm not going to try to promote them anymore. I'm not going to go out of my way at all. I'll end up leaving that server here in the next week or so. I have a couple things I need to tie up first, and I'll leave. Oh, that moved down on NQ. Now I'm curious. Let's go look. This is the 15-second chart. Let's see if there's any opportunities. Now, I mean, there was this purple candle here. I wouldn't have trusted that right before the above the EMA. So CEO of Trade needs to realize it's no longer 2019. Which I plan on telling him in a video. Yeah. So we're probably not going to get another trade. We might, but doubt it. So we're ending up about 100 and some odd bucks. I was down before that NKD trade. So that got me back to green. I did when I first started with them, but they've let the industry pass them by. I mean, kind of like Topstep did for a long time. Topstep refused to change, and now look where Topstep is once they've realized that change is good. Adapt or die. Topstep's depending who number one or number two, them in Apex. And, I understand under trade not wanting to do the crazy 80% like Apex does, but you don't need to. Look at what MyFundedFutures and Blusky is doing without crazy discounts, but they're being innovative with account types. They're being innovative with sales. There's Earn the Trade just not evolving at all. I mean, it took them. I've been on them for 2 years to reduce the trading days, and they finally did it. And they still have one of the longest evals in the industry. You talk about Topstep, Tio. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Topstep's fixing the micro to mini ratio, except in Topstep X. It doesn't look like they're going to do it for Rhythmic or TradeDay. Yeah, they have, and it sucks that now it looks like they're just deciding to only do it in Topstep X. I mean, I understand, kinda. Their whole back end was built before micros existed. So, I mean, I guess it would require a massive rewrite. I don't know anything about that stuff, so I have no idea. But so, like, I mean, but they're the biggest or second biggest. They would have the money to pay someone to do that rewrite, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, I like it for the. I just the whole not being able to do ATMs with it really kind of sucks. Definitely needs, it's not ready yet. And I mean, I don't know when they're planning on actually. It's still beta, I guess, and all that, but like it's still limited to like 10 assets or whatever. The main assets. So like the NKD trade I took tonight on, my funded futures, I couldn't have taken on Top Step. Yeah, the price is good. I mean, I guess I can't knock it. I mean, I've never passed the Top Step evaluation before, and I did on Top Step X. There's a pop on NQ. Not sure where that pop just came from. So we've reached the top of the hour. Do want to thank everyone for joining me tonight. Glad it got a little bit more lively. That first hour was rough. Next stream will be tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern. And of course, next evening stream is Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Hope everyone has a great rest of your night. We'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. Hope you enjoyed today's live stream. Remember, we do this every day, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Hope you'll continue to join us. Also, want to invite you to join our Discord community. Great community of traders talking trading, and sometimes just shooting the breeze about other things as well. Traders helping traders and encouraging traders there. Also, of course, follow me on social media, mainly on Twitter or at X, where you'll always find updates on the latest prop firm discounts and reviews, as well as get notified whenever a new video comes out from MightyOxTrading. Have a great rest of your day.